Hi class, my name's Mrs. B and I will be your teacher for Biology 101. Who's ready for a good time this year?
Me!
Yeah. So if you can now take the time and introduce yourself to your neighbor, that would be great.
I'm Stephanie.
Natalie.
What a great group of kids we got this year.
That's what she said.
This unit we will be learning all about proteins. We will be professionals by the end of this unit. From protein denaturation to DNA instruction, and look, can you anyways, we will basically be learning all of the fundamentals of what it is to be a protein and all of its factors surrounding it.
Go proteins!
So, does anybody have an idea what a protein is?
Pick me!
Stephanie?
Okay, a protein is a large macromolecule consisting of one or more chains of amino acids.
Correct.
Did you get out much this summer or?
Now, there are proteins in things that we eat every day and we don't even realize it. Things such as ham, eggs, milk, beans, meat. It's crazy. As Stephanie mentioned earlier, proteins are formed by chains of amino acids, and to add to that, polypeptides chains form to make up a protein. Essentially, class, an amino acid is a simple organic compound containing both a carboxyl group and an amino group.
I knew that.
Of course you did.
The function of a protein, you may ask. What is it? What's a protein? The function of a protein is essentially based on its three-dimensional figure. With that being said, proteins essentially fold into these figures based on its amino acids in the protein polymer. Now class, moving on to protein denaturation.
Oh, I know.
Stephanie, I'm the teacher here. Protein denaturation is a process in which proteins or nucleic acids
They lose their coronary structure, secondary structure, or their tertiary structure.
Stephanie.
Actually, primary and quaternary are different levels of protein folding, do you?
Some causes of protein denaturation include a change in viscosity. Along with that, color is also a clear indication that the proteins have been denatured. Other factors such as a change in pH balance and hydrogen bonds. Okay, now diving into the 3 layers of protein folding, starting with the primary layer.
Can I just take a video of you so I don't have to write this?
Natalie. Okay. Primary layer, a structure that refers to the linear sequence of amino acids in the polypeptide chain. This structure is held together by covalent bonds, such as peptide bonds, which are made during the process of protein biosynthesis. Moving on to the secondary level, the most common types of secondary structures are the A helix and B pleated sheet. Both structures are held in shapes by hydrogen bonds, which essentially form between the carbonyl O of one amino acid and the amino H of another. Girls, please make sure that you're taking your notes closely because this will be on the next pop quiz.
Oh my gosh, Protein Nation just followed me back on Twitter.
Stephanie, save that for after class, please.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, anyways, that brings us to our last and final layer. Our tertiary layer. The tertiary single polypeptide chain with one or more protein secondary structures, the protein domains. The interactions and bonds of side chains within a particular protein determine the tertiary structure. Make sense?
Yep.
Is that Natalie?
Oh my god.
Excuse me, what are you doing? Natalie, come here. It's Miss B, come here. What are you doing?
I went to the bathroom like I said I was.
That brings us to lunch.
Well, I'm out.
What? Don't you want to wait for your classmate, Stephanie?
Who? Come on, I have protein in my lunch.
A what?
I'm sure you'll enjoy lunch just fine. I'll
Yeah.
see you after lunch.
Okay. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
ATP, also known as energy, works in our body in mysterious ways.
Yeah, like that food we just ate. You know what? Biology's not even my thing.
Tell me why you knew more than that teacher.
You know what? She was annoying.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, biology sucks anyway.
Yeah, she's a know-it-all.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Miss B totally forgot to tell us about how proteins are built from DNA instructions. Ah, what a great morning I'm having. The kids are good, I'm happy, I drink coffee. Great day. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell the students. To make a protein, a cell must put a chain of amino acids together in the right order. First, it makes a copy of the relevant DNA instruction into the cell nucleus, and then it takes it into the cytoplasm, a bit like taking a photocopy. Just ignore that. Okay, but the main point is that the cell decodes the instruction and makes many copies of the protein, which fold into shapes as they produce. Oh, gosh.